Thursday has been a very busy day for the ruling National Resistance Movement as the party held its primaries for local government councils across the country. The winners in today's polls will use the NRM ticket to compete with candidates from other political parties and the independents in the 2026 general elections. But there's a possibility of disputes arising from results that will be declared, just as it was the case in last week's NRM primaries for members of parliament. Salim Uhuru, the NRM chairperson for Kampala Central Division, says election malpractice happens mainly because NRM's Electoral Commission poorly facilitates its elections registrars. NRM reportedly pays its polling officials about 20,000 shillings per day.
Yes, the money that are paid is real little, extremely small. That a candidate will give you a bribe of 5-10 million and you'll definitely take a side.
They can count people, like 100 people on their line, and then on the DR form, they write a different number. People have been complaining about that, and we wish that that doesn't happen again.
Fearing that election malpractice could happen in some polling stations in Kampala Central, Uhuru started his day by briefing the NRM's elections officials on the do's and don'ts, even as they took charge of the party's primaries.
I've warned all, right from the registrar, from the village level, anyone caught into malpractice, of bribery, of changing a DR form, I have no other solution but to apprehend you immediately and take you. And I'm not taking you to Tango Doi's office. I'm taking you to the police. That's where I'm taking you with evidence. Because if I take you there, they may be a bit lenient with you, but I will not accept any malpractice in Kampala Central Division.
7 candidates are seeking to vie for Kampala Lord Mayorship position on NRM ticket in 2026. Salim Uhuru is unopposed in the Kampala Central Division's mayoral race, leaving no room for the party to hold primaries on the same position. Some of the polling stations that we visited earlier were deserted even when polling was supposed to be taking place. It is 20 minutes past 11 and we are here at Bat Valley. It's one of the polling stations, but as you can see, there's nobody here. Yet, according to NRM elections guidelines, people should have, or the voters should have convened here at least by 10 a.m. The activity that should be ongoing right now is the reading of names in the voters register. But that's not happening. There's literally nobody here, save for the 2 polling officials. But that is the situation, and it speaks volumes to this kind of election that NRM is fronting a lot. NTV has established that there was a very low turnout of voters in most polling stations in Kampala's Central Division. Individuals who showed up for these elections lined up behind the pictures of their preferred candidates. In some cases, the NRM voters register was not followed, and anyone who wished to vote could easily join the queue and be counted. This was in violation of the NRM's electoral guidelines that required polling officials to ensure that they only allow individuals whose details are in the party's voters register. About 50% of NRM voters took part in the primaries for the members of parliament. About 9.2 million of NRM supporters turned up to vote. Out of the total number of voters, of course, there are about 18.5 million. But now we are waiting for the number that will be given this time round. The number of the NRM voters who participated in Thursday's primaries could be higher or lower than that of last week. It is just a matter of time before the details come out. Daniel Kibet, NTV.